what I love and adore is when people make videos where they say, this is me.
Yeah.
And this is my authentic me. And I'm going to celebrate it.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I think more than anything else, confidence is sexy.
Yes.
Hey everyone, I'm Matkai, and this is my new segment called Q and Slay.
Q and what?
Q and Slay.
Oh my god, I love it.
Right?
Slay girl.
Basically, it involves me answering fans' questions about anything really, from LGBTQ to body positivity, my filmmaking career, my streaming site, anything really. And I always do it with a special guest that's either LGBTQ or an LGBTQ ally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today I'm joined. What?
I said, what am I then? I wonder.
I think you're LGBTQ. How do you identify?
1000% gay is the way I usually put it.
Sounds good to me.
Gay.
As you can tell, today I'm joined by Marc-André Blais, or if you're French, Marc-André Blais.
Yeah, the very fancy way of pronouncing it.
Love it.
Love it.
So today we're going to answer some fan questions that we put in this Mickey Mouse hat because apparently Disney in general is now a little bit LGBTQ friendly?
Yeah, I guess they're trying to be gayer and be like, I think they're starting to realize that like people coming to their park are also like sometimes LGBTQ, so they're trying to make it more diverse. This is actually the first year that they had Pride at Disney.
Right, that's interesting.
Yeah, I'd be very curious.
Because they have a long history of being very, not LGBTQ friendly, so.
Well, I don't know if you heard, but there's rumors that in Frozen 2, Elsa has a girlfriend. I don't know how accurate it is, but
well, there was rumors about things about Deadpool, too, because Deadpool's actually bisexual.
Yeah.
And that didn't really pan out either, so
I think it's just hopes. It's just hopes. We'll see in January when Frozen comes out, or something like that.
Yeah.
Holidays.
Cool. Sounds fun.
Shall we start with the questions?
All right, let's start with the questions. All right, can I read the first one?
Go ahead, it's your show. Okay.
Well, today it's our show.
Oh, he's so sweet.
But the next video I do, it's my show.
That's fine.
Yeah. Favorite type of cheese?
Do like it cheesy? Or if I go with my Quebec side of things, I'd have to say cheese curd.
Oh my god, Canadians know what cheese is, okay? Like cheese curds on a poutine.
We know shit.
Listen, there was this one time I was doing this interview series with a friend, and this woman from the States, she was like, the one thing I can't understand is that cheese and gravy shit. It's not good. And I'm like,
so good.
Canadians like it.
It's because they don't know how to do it. They just don't know how to do it. Because in Canada, in Quebec, we know how to do it. Ontario has a very weird, fucked up version of poutine. Sorry, guys.
Well, there's real poutine, and then there's commercial poutine, right?
There's commercial poutine, and then there's the trying to imitate poutine, but it's different. And it's got to be the squishy cheese, right?
It's got to be the squish in your mouth.
Yeah,
and feel it.
Yeah, and the gravy is a big part of it too.
The gravy's a big part of it. All right.
Oh, let's do that again.
What, are you drunk?
I am already drunk. Did I tell you I went to bed at 6 a.m. and I was still drunk? No, I'm lying. I'm not that bad.
You can pick the next question.
All right. I can take a look.
All right.
What is it? All right. @pung.alex asks, where will you be at Pride this year? I find it very interesting because this year, if you didn't know, it's the 50th anniversary of the Stonewall Riots, which is the beginning of the gay movement and why we have Pride today. So I'm very curious to see if the Pride events parades and stuff are going to pay homage to that.
Well, I hope so because, as much as we like to party and have fun, I think it's important that we remember the history and how far we came and respect, our trans and drag queen allies who made a difference in our history, right?
Yeah, because the Pride at first was basically just a protest to be accepted and not be beaten by police and shit like that every day.
Yeah. So
we got to remember that, folks.
Yeah.
Remember
that. We got to keep the thing going. Next question. @GondolaMan, and I hope I said that right, asks...
Something like that.
Gandalman?
Something like that.
You're going to tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. Somebody's going to. Do you think there are a lack of LGBTQ+ movies in the movie world, or is it improving? Well, considering I literally launched a streaming service to help increase representation in film, I think there is.
It's getting better and better.
Yeah.
I find those that we have LGBTQ movies, and then the rest of the movies, and like the two
Yeah.
worlds rarely meet.
Yeah.
And when they do, the fact that the person is gay is a big deal. You know what I mean? Like it's
Totally.
I rarely watch a movie that's like, oh, I happen to have a friend who is gay. It's not a big plot point.
Yeah.
I think that's an important thing.
Yeah, the new movie Booksmart that just came out.
Oh yeah.
It actually did that really well because there's two best friends, two girls. One of them's straight, the other is a lesbian. And they don't explain it. They don't make it a plot.
Yeah,
she just happens to like girls. It's just that simple.
We need more of that, honestly.
You know, and it's kind of we do need more of that.
Yeah, and not just for like gay people or like gay lesbian, for trans too.
Yeah.
We need to make like there's so little trans representation in movies and. Like,
100%.
And when there is, it's always like a big deal, like in the middle of transition or like finding out that you're trans.
Yeah.
Or, like
the show Good Girls from NBC actually did an okay job of that.
I love Good Girls.
You know, they had a trans character or a, shall I say, gender non-conforming character is probably more accurate. Yeah. And they didn't explain it too much. They just let it be. And it was kind of beautiful. And you don't see that a lot, especially, in the traditional TV world where they tend to be a lot more conservative.
Other than Will and Grace.
Well, yeah, but at the time that was groundbreaking.
Oh, yeah, it was.
And Ellen, when she came out on her sitcom, like all of these things have paved the way.
And Will and Grace actually started right after Ellen was canceled, so it was like a big deal. And it was for NBC, it was scary to go in that direction because they were scared that people would take it like
100%.
Yeah, the way they took Ellen, but apparently. Because in Will and Grace, the characters are just gay and there's no like coming out to your parents and all that stuff. It's just like a fact out of many other facts. Like because on Ellen, it was like the whole coming out thing.
It was a whole episode,
Yeah, so apparently that's what made the big difference. And America just like accepted it and had fun with it.
Cool. So yeah, there's room to improve, and let's improve it together.
Yeah.
And maybe support movies and shows that feature positive representation.
Definitely.
Support them. 1000%. Go to see them. Tell your friends to go see them,
Because it makes a difference. At the end of the day, when producers see that like people paid to see that movie, well, it'll push them to make more movies like that.
Yeah. And even on streaming platforms like mine or other streaming platforms, obviously the people behind those streaming platforms can see what content is being watched.
Oh yeah.
So whether the title's on Netflix or Hulu or whatever, like just watch it. Watch more of it.
Yeah.
Help other people to watch it. Like when you see good stuff, point it out.
Watch it, spread it, love it. Okay. What's your type? What is your type? Personally, I don't really have a type other than him.
I don't really have a type either. What? This went to another turn. I like the bad type, make your mama mad type.
Sure. The guys I've dated all look different, sound different, like different heights, different shapes, different faces. Like,
cool.
It's very much about the personality.
Yeah. If
you can hold conversation and be funny and have fun and share interests, that's always like a plus.
Yeah. That's why I'm loving that song. I like the big boys, itty bitty boys.
Yeah,
the city boys, Mississippi boys. I think I mixed up the lyrics.
It's all of them.
I love that. Like it's just like I like the clean face. I like the big beard. I like, there's so many versions of us, and it's important that we celebrate those. I think so.
Love everyone.
And every different body type. There's the 6-pack abs. There's someone like me who isn't 6-pack abs and who is somewhere in the middle. I'm not. I don't go to the gym constantly. I don't have time for that, so that's not something that I care about. I just celebrate the body I have.
Yeah, celebrate everybody.
Yeah. Everybody?
Yeah.
I think we're back to the cheese.
Always back to the cheese. I love cheese.
Okay, so let's get back to this question.
Yes, let's
So Yaya Torres was asking if we believe that we will ever be able to change the gay community ideal of beauty and body shape.
I mean, I don't think it's just a gay community, because like it's the ideal body as we see it is like kind of a worldwide thing, whether it's gay, straight. Like everybody idealizes the guy with the major abs and 6-pack and the V-line, and it's been going on for years. And I think like it's not necessarily a trend. I think it's
I do think it's a trend, because if you look at history, throughout history, there's been different representations of a man that have been considered beautiful.
Sure.
There was a point in time where the big muscly guys were really popular. There was a point in time, you know, where it was sort of the average looking guy that was very popular.
Sure.
There was a point in time where, you know, if you were the lumberjack type guy, that's what you wanted. And in different cultures it's different, right? In some cultures, you know, for example, you know, a sumo wrestler can be, you know, considered gorgeous. Yeah. Gorgeous because, you know, they're powerful and strong, right? So I think it changes in different societies at different times.
I do hope, but I think what's getting more and more dangerous with social media and Grindr and all these apps is that it becomes like a catalog, so you can just like swipe through everything. It's just like you don't look at the profile, you don't talk to the person, you don't get to know anyone. It's just like based on one photo. Yeah. So like I feel like more and more every year it's getting more about the appearance and nothing else. Like the first look and the first reason you talk to someone is because of their appearance. Yeah. And like I think that's why I think it's hard to say like it will change, although I do hope it changes. But yeah, it's just that dangerous curve, and it's hard to get out of it.
I think the one thing that's cool that I'm personally trying to promote, I mean, I made some videos on it that I put on Instagram stories and TikTok. I mean, you've seen a couple of them. Yeah. And they're about body positivity. They're about sharing whatever it is at wherever you are. And what I love and adore is when people make videos where they say, this is me. Yeah. And this is my authentic me. And I'm going to celebrate it. Yeah. Because honestly, I think more than anything else, confidence is sexy. Yes. Right? Like when someone owns whatever it is they have, like they instantly go up like 3 points in my brain, you know?
Have you ever talked to
like
someone...
a 5 becomes instantly like an 8.
Yeah. Like have you ever talked to someone like when you look at their pictures, you're like, meh, yeah, but then you start talking to them and like because they have so much confidence, you're like, oh my god, I'm in love with you. Like I'm totally crushing right now. Yeah. Even though it's not necessarily the most like Brad Pitt or Channing Tatum or Zac Efron person.
And I've had the opposite as well, where someone's extremely gorgeous, but if they're arrogant or they're rude or whatever, then I'm
so often. Ugh. The most gorgeous man, and then he opens his mouth or like his text or whatever, and you're like,
stick to the magazines, buddy.
Next.
Right? Thank you. Next.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, Lackbanic J asks, what's a nice movie about LGBT?
Cute.
Well, he doesn't say cute. He or she or they, I don't know. Doesn't say, but let's add the Q and the plus.
Yeah, everybody.
Let's add it all.
Yeah.
So, what are your favorite, shall we say, queer movies?
It's not necessarily a queer movie, but I'm in love with Devil Wears Prada. Well, it has like a very
Does it count?
Well, it doesn't count as a queer movie, but it has queer representation in it. And I think it's like...
It's true.
Like I said earlier, like that one, it's not a big deal. It's just like a fact, and it's fashion. So, of course, there's going to be like gay people around. And I really like that movie. But other than that, I think one of my favorite ones that hit me the most is Call Me By Your Name.
Cool. I actually haven't seen that.
You haven't seen it?
Am I the worst LGBT person by not having seen that?
No, you're not.
I saw Love, Simon, though, and I died. It was so cute.
It's very cute.
I loved it. Yeah. Right now, like, it's really interesting because as much as I love, you know, feature films, as much as I love series, I'm really falling in love with some LGBT shorts.
Yeah.
And we've got a lot of short films on Fearless, and quite a few of them are LGBT. And I'm falling in love with how people want to tell such strong stories through them.
Yeah.
You know, like they're really important stories that like could definitely be a feature, but sometimes it's nice to see it told within 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Sometimes it's nice.
Sometimes you don't need to stretch it out. Sometimes it just has to be a simple story and just
Yeah. All right. Daniel D. Beretin asks, do you find all the images of perfect bodies on Instagram inspirational or triggering?
Well, that's a good one to end with.
That's a really good one to end
with. Or start because
I find it inspirational. I love when people are willing to put themselves out there and show whatever they have. And the people who have perfect bodies, they shouldn't be the exception from that rule.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, good for you.
Good for you. You work hard, you go to the gym, you eat well. Like, that's dedication. That takes work. And you should be proud of that.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't shame people who have, you know, a, shall we say, classically fit body.
Yeah.
We shouldn't call them perfect bodies because, quite frankly, I have a perfect body, you got a perfect body.
Yeah. Like the notion of perfect body is very, like, it's very vague. Like
a perfect body to me is a healthy body, right? It's someone who's healthy and strong and comfortable with themselves.
Yeah.
That's a healthy body.
1000%.
Now, that's a perfect body.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's inspirational. I think it's cool to see people who are celebrating what they have. And I don't think we should take it personally. Like, I don't think we should think, oh, there's all these perfect bodies on Instagram, so I have to be like that.
Yeah, I mean, I do think that at some point it kind of gets toxic when that's all you see, and like let's say you aspire to be like that, it can get a little bit toxic because that's all you see. That's not all you see. That's most of what you see.
But I think it's about making choices too, right? Like on Instagram, you know, obviously you're seeing. I guess the algorithm sometimes shows you things from people you don't follow, but in general, on the main feed, I think it's showing you mostly people you follow, right?
Yeah, true.
So you have a choice in who you follow. If you don't want to be subjected to something that's going to make you feel uncomfortable, you don't have to follow those people.
Very true.
You can choose to follow people who, you know, are inspirational and who are doing something powerful that you agree with.
Like that guy.
Oh my God, stop it. Oh my God.
No, you wouldn't.
All I do is post stupid videos that like people laugh at.
But stupid videos are so much fun.
That's true.
They're so much fun. It's like it brightens my day when I watch one of your videos. It's just like I can just like chill and like have fun and just enjoy. It's nice.
That's so cute. I love when people say nice things about my videos because I work so hard on them.
Yeah.
Sometimes some of them I just like whip together in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean,
let's be real.
It's the reality of it.
But you can't tell the difference.
Or can you?
All right, that's it for us today.
Oh my God, that's already done.
We queued and we slayed.
We slayed. It was so much fun.
It was so much fun.
We should do that more often.
So thank you to my guest, Mark. And I tell you to follow him, but he says he only posts like 4 times a year.
Yeah, I only post when interesting shit happens in my life. But if you do want to see that interesting stuff once every few months, you can follow me on Instagram at MABLAIS95 or on Facebook, Marc-André Blais. I don't have Twitter, so sorry about that.
So is this interesting enough for you to make a post about because you're in the show with me?
No, I mean there's wine, so I'd say yeah.
And of course you can follow me too at Matkai Burmaster, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter.
Do it.
All the things, right?
You're all over.
On Facebook too.
We're like complete opposites, right? So like all over social media, like social media.
His list is like boom, boom, boom. My list is like.
I'm like an 80-year-old, right? I have like 3 things.
And of course, also don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, do all those things so you can watch more of this show when I have other guests on and we keep talking about awesome stuff.
Yeah.
With awesome LGBTQ people and LGBTQ allies.
Yes.
Those are who my guests are going to be.
Yeah. And by the way, happy Pride, y'all.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye.
Only bye to Felicia. Anyone that's not named Felicia, not bye to you.
Sorry about it.